anyone who's done whatever they've done. If they're on the side of people right now, I think that's what counts. This is the final battle.
What do you make of high school students getting involved in Iran right now?
You know, it's amazing. This is a generation that the whole regime is invested, you know, so much. They brainwashed them from kindergarten. You know, they have the TV, they have the schools, they have all the media, they control everything from cinema all the way to, you know, what music can be published or books and stuff like that. And yet you see this generation that has not been exposed to what Iran was like before the 79 revolution. These are the kids who are kicking out officials from their schools. And it's such an, you know, it's such a empowering feeling to see them do this. And I think a lot of it has to do that in the last few generations, we've all tried our own way of trying to change Iran, you know, from 79 revolution all the way to now. For instance, my own generation, we thought, you know, the reformists were the way to go. And a lot of kids from my generation, they went and voted for Khatami, and they put a lot of effort and invested in Mousavi and Khatami and the reformists. But you know, at the end, we were faced with this great feeling of disappointment and failure. And I think these kids, they know something that we should have known then. And they've seen, you know, all the different routes that different generations tried to make a better Iran, to try to convince the regime to open up and hear them out. And I think these generations are not making that mistake again. They're going for it.
Just as a sidebar, I mean, you've been someone who famously hasn't been a reformist in recent years, at least. Does it feel like some kind of "I told you so" moment for you?
It does, and I think we should let it go. I think for a lot of us who got a lot of criticism back then when we were against the reformists, we did things against the reformists. We wrote songs, we you know, published our articles, or, you know, whatever we did, we were told like, oh, you guys are just too radical, da da da. And now those people who were pointing fingers at us then are now realizing that this regime is not reformable. So there is a feeling that you want to say, I told you so, but at the same time, you know, everybody who did whatever they did was to make Iran a better place. Nobody wanted to betray Iran. And so, you know, I think we should just let go of the past. Anyone who's done whatever they've done, if they're on the side of people right now, I think that's what counts. This is the final battle, I think. And I think we should invest in every single person who can help us, from the, you know, celebrities, the athletes, whoever, you know, whoever wants to help, we should welcome them.